What is up, everybody? It's Grimmy. I hope you're all good. Now, before we crack on with our Making Gold in Pandaland video, want to ask you guys, please, if you haven't already, go and check out my other video that went up today. It's kind of a channel update, latest news kind of information video, and there's big sections in there where I really need I need your input. Okay, need your help and guidance on some overall channel stuff and also some specifics. So if you go check that out, that would be absolutely superb. Now, what are we looking at today? We are looking at the siege of the Niuzao temple and also the gates of the setting sun. So, without further ado, let's crack into this. Doubt that my pronunciation of said instance is probably atrocious. Apologies for that, but hey, suck it up, buttercup. Now, if you're wondering where this is, it is in the southwest corner of Towling Steps. Now, basically, you see where that bridge is going towards the big the big tree-looking thing on the island. It is literally, that bridge goes to the instance. That's it. It's like a fallen log. Okay? Also, on a side note, literally, on the mainland side of that bridge, there is the potential for a Warbringer, who's the guy that basically sits on the big Triceratops. So, if you are farming this instance, it is worth, after each run, coming outside, and if you've got something like CRA, which is Cross Realm Assist, literally, just come out the instant, use Cross Realm Assist a couple of times, jump through some different, versions of the servers, and you may be lucky, you may get yourself a Triceratops mount. Absolutely superb little add-on. If you haven't seen it, I put a link to my CRA video down below. Shameless plug! But yeah, it is really good if you're looking for mounts and that sort of thing. But anyway, back onto this. The Siege of the Temple, see, I skipped it, is level 88 to 90. Heroic, of course. It is a level 90. Is there an easy way to exit? No, not really. But before people put down in the comments, yes, on the last boss, you'll basically fight him on a broken bridge. What you can do is jump off of said bridge, but be aware of this. When you die, you obviously appear outside. You literally appear right next to the bridge. So it's not a problem, literally just to run back up the bridge and into the instance. But the way this instance is kind of built is in three parts. You have a hollowed out tree, then you have a forward camp staging area, and then you have sort of the main assault sort of army base kind of thing. Roughly. Okay, it has proper names, but hey, this is me we're talking about. But when you go back in the instance after you've completed it, you will appear at the first staging area, at the first camps. You will skip the hollow tree. So what you will need to do is turn back around, go back into the tree, go all the way down, and then pop out. It may be easier just to ride back. You're going to save on the repair, and to be fair, because of the way this instance is done, you can mount up. So you can just ride out onto your mount. It may actually be quicker that way. So there's two ways of doing it, but at the end of the day, you're going to have a journey no matter what. Is there any dialogue cutscenes? No, there is no dialogue, there is no cutscenes, but be aware, as you will see on the next screen, this is a long instance, not necessarily by the size of it, but the issue is a lot of the fights are, the best way to say, kind of scripted. So it's an event that you're going to have to deal with. The first fight, very easy. The second fight, apologies if I get these out of order, is the one where you basically fight on the steps. And what will happen is there's a huge force in front of this little panda group, and you have to help them as this huge force comes and crashes against the steps, okay? You kill them in waves, and then finally, once you've killed those troops, the boss goes, oh, fuck you, I'm going to come and kill you myself. Fine. But that takes time. You have to wait. You can't rush. There's an invisible wall on the stairs. You just have to suck it up. Alright, so be aware of that. Whew. Also, then the boss following that, he has a shield, which basically gives him a 400,000 damage absorb shield. You can burn down. What I did on my hunter was I stood sort of between him and the ads that spawn and attack you once he's got this shield, and I would just barrage and everything else, and I had stampede out and all this good stuff. And you can just burn the shield down, it's not a problem. There are other ways around it, but it doesn't take too long, but it is an inconvenience, because it's just like, just fucking die. And then, of course, you got the wind boss, who's just a pain in the ass. But, mechanics that, I'm going to say, a lot of people have found this to be the hardest 5-man back in Pandaland when it was current content. Obviously, the leveling, once you're in raid gear, it's kind of trivial, but this was the hardest to get through. And The bosses, I can kind of get the mechanics, but yeah, they're not necessarily fun and they take a long time. But anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's get onto the money. We're 5 minutes in and we're only on the first map. Come on, Grim, pick it up. Okay, let's look at some money. What is this I see before me? A full house? A full list of numbers? I don't have to go nada anywhere? Good lord, it's a rarity. We even see greens. There's bind on equips there? Good lord. Good lord, this made me pay dirt. Let's have a look, see if it's worth it. So, let's crack on with normal first. Yes, gold for completion is 45 gold, 60 silver. Normally reserved for heroic, but not this time, baby. Nope. Normal also has 45 gold, 60 silver. Raw gold, we got 49 gold, 22 silver. Gold from Greys, 2 gold, 91 silver. Gold from BOEs, it has been so long since I've said this. 16 gold, 60 silver. Ah, thank you. Gold from miscellaneous, 1 gold, 48 silver. Gold from boss drops, 103 gold, 52 silver. I got lucky on some of that. Got some nice weapon drops. So, and they always tend to fetch more money. Also, if you get some nice plate gear. Cloth. We got 18 bits of windwool cloth. A rarity for me. Be aware, as I say on almost every video, I'm using my hunter who does not have tailoring or anything like that. So this is, you know, the lowest number you're likely to get, rather than, say, if I was on my warlock who has tailoring and has the scavenger perk, I would get more. But there we go. Runtime, and here we go. 15 minutes, 53 seconds. Without a shadow of a doubt, you could shave some of that down, but you are bottlenecked by certainly by the stairs fight or by the steps fight, so be aware of that. Total gold low, 219 gold, 33 silver for a normal. That is nice. Unfortunately, the time taken kind of ruins it. So let's look at this on heroic. Gold for completion, as always, 45 gold and 60 silver. Raw gold, 55 gold, 44 silver. Gold from Greys, we got a whopping 2 silver. Whew. Gold from BOEs, yes, BOEs dropped in heroic as well. I don't know if the RNG gods are with me. That's it, probably. You know, it's given me 2 greens, because that's all it was. I literally had 2 greens drop in this, and now when I raid on Wednesday, I won't get anything. RNG gods, damn you! Oh, I shake my fist. Gold from miscellaneous, we got 52 silver. Gold from boss drops, 81 gold, 69 silver. As I said before, that was primarily due to the fact that I didn't have any of the juicy drops that I got from normal, so just cheaper items. Windwool cloth, we got 9 bits. I will say this, so add this in normal, I did not kill. When you get to the third sort of phase or the last area, once you've gone through the gates, when you run this you'll know what I mean, there is a big camp, okay? You can either avoid the camp or you can kill the camp. In normal, I didn't kill it. In heroic, I did, just to see if it would, you know, give me any more greens or anything like that. It didn't. There really was no point. So if you see a big load of trash to your left as you come through the gate, you can kind of skip it and it will not in any way, you know, detriment your run. So, right. Cloth 9, runtime 50 minutes 55 seconds. I shaved off a decent amount of time by, you know, just getting used to it. I hadn't run this instant in a very long time. The added time on top, obviously it's only a couple of seconds, is because I did go and divert and kill this trash. Else I would have probably been a minute 30 seconds, maybe 2 or 3 minutes less than that time. Total gold, as you can see, is less than normal. 196 gold, 75 silver. That is primarily down to the gold from completion being exactly the same, and the boss drops, easy for me to say, being far kinder to me on normal. But let's move on, because that's it done. We are off to the gates of the setting sun. This one, as compared to Temple, is nice and easy and we'll slam through it very quickly. The entrance to this is between the Vale of Eternal Blossoms and the kind of Dread Waste. It's on the wall, so I could have used the map, but I chose to use Vale. So, it is level 89, heroic obviously level 90, easy to exit. Oh, so easy. Once you've killed the boss, you turn around, there is the gate, and there is the portal. Thank you. Dialogue and cutscene, nothing. The only thing slowing you down is pretty much your speed and how you want to play it. So that is nice and juicy. So let's go on with the numbers. Let's see if it's worth running over Temple and its 15-minute slog. Let's have a look. Now, I will say this very quickly before we crack on with the numbers, is that this instance and the way it works feels very much like a Cavern of Times instance. Sorry, I was trying to trying to think to get your thoughts in line, Grim. It feels very much like a Caverns of Time instance, i.e. it's designed to tell a story rather than wade through trash, kill a boss, wade through trash, kill more bosses. It's much more of a kind of story, theatrical, kind of boom, wham, bam, explosions, kind of just setting the scene instance. So be aware of that. There's not a lot of trash. There's not a lot of nitty-gritty. It's just more travelling along a wall. So just be aware of that when you run it. Okay, let's get into the numbers. Don't want this video going on forever. Gold from completion, 11 gold on the nose. Raw gold, 35 gold, 83 silver. Gold from Greys, we're back to saying nada again, nada. Gold from BOEs, nada. RNG gods, forsaken me. Gold from miscellaneous, 24 silver. Gold from boss drops, 90 gold, 16 silver. Windwall cloth, 3 bits. Runtime, 8 minutes, 36 seconds. You can shave a decent chunk off of that. That was me dawdling along and just bimbling about. Total gold, 137 gold, 23 silver. Straight on Wind Heroic. 45 gold, 60 silver, as you'd expect. Gold from completion, raw gold. 46 gold, 56 silver. Once again, gold from Greys, nada. Gold from BOEs, nada. Gold from miscellaneous, 39 silver. Gold from boss drops, 89 gold, 24 silver. Cloth, wind wool, we got 7 bits. Runtime was 8 minutes 1 second, as you can see I already shaved 20 seconds off, and that wasn't really doing anything much more impressive. You could easily, as I say, shave a couple of minutes off of that if you are on the mindset or you're farming. Gold! 181 gold, 79 silver. And that is us done for these two bad boys. We have 2 more Pandaland 5-mans, I should say, to go. We're not covering the raids because they're not soloable by all classes, and it's not fair to sort of go, oh yeah, I'm going to take my Death Knight in and start soloing stuff. Also, some of the mechanics are, you're not able to solo them. So although I would say do them with your friends, if you've got a 5-man little group, go and spank crap out of them. But once Pandaland is done, we will be moving on to Warlords of Draenor. Yes, some of those could be soloed, so we'll be looking at those. Also, as said before, please guys go and check out my other video. Your input would be greatly appreciated. And that is it from me. Catch you later guys, have a good one.